Hi, it's me, Arlene, from the Worcester branch of the Wayne County Public Library, back again with another 5-minute upcycle. Now, I don't know about you, but I've spent a lot of time in my home lately, and when I can't think of anything better to do, I start upcycling things. So I found myself with a bunch of these Oui jars, you know, the yogurt. And I don't know if it's that I like the yogurt so much or that I like the little jar that you get afterwards. So I have a bunch of these little jars and I thought, what could I do with them? Well, I also like to make my own candles. And I thought, well, I'll start making them, you know, that's a nice little candle. You know, it's not huge. So I started making candles out of them. So it's really easy to do. What you need is your little jars and or, you know, if you don't have Oui jars, just any of the little jars, like the little canning jars, the little half pint canning jars, or, you know, those will work too. So you need your little jar, and it needs to be glass. It can't be plastic or anything like that. You need a measuring cup, and again, it has to be glass because you're going to melt the wax in this. You need to purchase this is wax for candles. It's soy wax. You need to purchase this. You can find this at a lot of your craft stores have it. There's lots of websites online that you can buy it from. I purchased, this was an 8-pound bag because I make a lot of candles, but you can get just a pound of it if you just want to try it. Amazon, of course, has it. So you want to get, I prefer the soy. It just burns clean. I like it. So you'll need to get the wax. You also need to get the wicks. And there again, you can purchase them at craft stores. They come in different lengths. I didn't need very long ones because these are short little jars. So you'll need to get the wicks too. And then you need to get a scent. Craft stores again, online, you can use essential oils if you want to. This is a blend, it's called Summer Honey. I've already used half of it, so I know that there's a ½ ounce in there. But you know, get a scent that you like. And you can also buy coloring for your candles. I sometimes put color in my candles. Sometimes I just leave them the color of the wax because, I mean, I'm going to burn it anyways and it's for my own use. So those are the things you need. It's not a complicated, you know, or an expensive craft. So these are 5-ounce jars. And from past experience, I know if I fill my 2-cup measuring cup up to 2 cups, when I melt the wax, it'll come down to 1 cup. And 1 cup being 8 ounces will fit perfectly into my 2 little 5-ounce jars. So the first thing we're going to do is, a lot of times the wicks come with these. You do need these too. This is one thing else they're little else that you'll need. They're little sticky tabs, little sticky circles, and you stick one side to the wick and then the other one down in the jar, and it just holds the wick up, or holds it in place when you pour the wax in. Otherwise the wick tends to just float around. So we're going to we took that off the one side, now we're going to take the paper off the other, and now we're just going to find the center of the jar and push that down in there. And as you can see, it's just right in the center. Well, not perfectly, but I'm not perfect, so my candles aren't either. We're going to do the other one. We'll put that in there and we'll be all set. Now, you do have to, as you pour the hot wax in, the wax that's on the wick will melt a little bit and it'll kind of make it go wobbly. And you can buy things to hold your wick in place as you pour the candle wax in. But I am cheap, and I just took 2 skewers and put a rubber band around them so that I can just slide that around my wick and it just holds it in place. And I can pour on either side of the skewer, and then I just leave it on there until the candle is hard again, and then I take it off and use it again. This one actually has a piece of electrical tape holding it together, so you never quite know what you're going to find me using. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and fill up my measuring cup with wax to the 2 cup mark. If I can get the bag open, there we go. Now, the ratio of scent to candle that I've found online, and I've seen it repeated many times, is 1 ounce of 1 ounce of scent to a pound of wax. Well, if you go with a pints a pound the world around, when this melts down, it's going to be a cup, which would be a half pint, so half an ounce would be the amount of scent that we would need. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and melt this, and then I'll come back and we'll put our scent in and we'll go ahead and pour our candles. So, all right, so I melted that, and how I did it was in the microwave. I did it in 30-second bursts because you don't want to overheat it. So just get it to where it's just melted. I think that took about 2.5 minutes for for that amount of wax. Less wax is going to take a lot less time. More wax is going to take more time. So, but yeah, do it at not, everybody's microwave is a little different. So make sure you only do it 30 seconds at a time. My microwave took 2.5 minutes. Yours may only take 1.5 minutes. So just be careful. And when you pull it out of the microwave, make sure you use a towel or an oven mitt or a hot pad, because the glass, the dish is going to be hot. So you want to be careful. So now that we have that wax melted, we're going to go ahead and pour, like I said, a half an ounce of scent for this 1 cup of melted wax. So we're just going to pour that in. And I don't know if I mentioned that the scent, you can buy the scent where you buy the wax. And it's specifically for candle making. You can buy it specifically for candle making. But essential oils, you can use those too. Oh, I can smell that. It smells amazing. So that will make a very nice, comforting candle. All right. So we're just going to then go ahead and pour it into the little jars. And I kind of use my measuring cup to judge when I've poured half into one jar, so then I know I won't end up with one really big candle and one really small candle. All right. So like I said, that, 1 cup of melted wax makes 2 nice candles. And I like to do that because then I keep one for myself and I give one to a friend. So thank you for joining me. That's how you can make a nice simple candle with a Oui jar. Thank you.